2020 was the year of missing out. From spectacular cities to iconic museums and attractions, a lot of us were forced to put aside our travel and cultural aspirations and plans for the year completely. But you know what? 2020 is behind us now, and we're ready to tackle 2021 with a new must-see, must-do, must-experience list. My name is Luis, this is Tickets, and here are the top-rated things to do in the Netherlands, as decided by the 2020 Remarkable Venue Awards and 750,000 tickets customer reviews. Woo! But before we start dishing up on the best things to do in the Netherlands, let's back up for a minute and find out more about this tiny country of tall people. You probably know about the standard stuff. The Netherlands is the home of the tulips, of good cheese, the red light district, and many a Bob Marley themed recreational stores, if you know what I mean, wink wink. But the Netherlands also harbors the largest concentration of orange items and clothing per capita. Yep, the entire country celebrates the King's birthday every year with the orange theme. And the Dutch eat also a lot of licorice, the most quantities in the world. So if you're planning a visit or you're living your best expat life in this orange utopia, here are the top rated things to do in 2021. First up, no visit to the Netherlands is complete without a stop at the Efteling. This fantasy-style theme park is right up there with Disneyland and Legoland, and it also happens to be in the Netherlands. But if you come to the Netherlands, you absolutely cannot miss this ultimate fairy tale experience at the Efteling. Winner of the Most Remarkable Venue Award in the Netherlands in 2020, this place is going to bring you back to your most precious childhood memories, from gentle rides to hair-raising roller coasters. There is a ride for everyone at this theme park. And of course, the folklore and fairy tale theme park is a feast for the eyes for all ages. So definitely check it out. Next on our list is one for the football fans, especially the Ajax supporters. The winner of the Ticket's Best Attraction Award in 2020, the Johan Krauf Arena in Amsterdam. But this massive stadium, the biggest one in the Netherlands, doesn't just play host to football games. One Direction, Madonna, and the Rolling Stones have all graced the field with their presence for concerts in the past. Visit this famous stadium for a behind-the-scenes look at the history of Ajax and to plan the best spot to stand in your next concert. Definitely something you should check out. But enough about football. The Dutch are also blessed with some of the best artists in the world. There are plenty of art museums worth checking out in the Netherlands, but a firm favorite and the winner of the Best Museum Award is the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam. Who hasn't heard about the red-headed genius behind starry-eyed fields of sunflowers and striking self-portraits? You can experience some of the artist's best works in the beautifully curated Van Gogh Museum when you're in the Dutch capital, or when you regret that you didn't come every time you see a sunflower. Both ways. Next up, we're taking a break from Amsterdam and heading back to the beachside city of The Hague for a visit to Skyview of the Pier, the winner of the Best Landmark Award in 2020, where you can enjoy panoramic views of the Dutch coastline from this seaside Ferris wheel. Now, the only person would recommend this to would be someone who suffers from vertigo or fear of heights. Aside from that, the rest of you get up there and enjoy some of the finest views of the entire country. Now, we're going back to, yes, Amsterdam, because do we even need a reason? Well, if you do, make it Ripley's Believe It or Not Amsterdam, winner of the Best On-Site Experience Award in 2020. This wildly fun attraction is rated the best on-site experience in the entire country. And with a range of weird and wonderful things to see, it's easy to see why. Head over to the world of Ripley's for the mind-boggling exhibits like the Vortex Tunnel and a whole lot more. Now, you've probably heard a lot about the museums and attractions we've mentioned so far. Ripley's, the Van Gogh Museum, the Efteling, all of them are iconic tourist sites. But what about the hidden gems? The diamonds in the rough, the secret surprises? If that's what you're after, we give Amsterdam's Museum, winner of the Best Hidden Gem Award, the center spotlight. From art installations inspired by kaleidoscopes and adult-accepting giant ball pit, this museum is fun and photogenic, a perfect way to spend a day in Amsterdam and shining on the gram. We also want to tip our hats to a museum that got innovative in 2020 in order to keep their doors open and their staff as safe as possible. The Amsterdam Medieval's Muiderslot Castle, which was particularly innovative in their approach to the pandemic situation, and for that reason took home the award of the most innovative venue in 2020. First, they reached out to KLM's volunteer program, as many of their own staff were older volunteers who were very vulnerable to the virus. With many flights grounded, KLM's flight attendants were happy to step into the roles as tour guides of the castle. Now, the second thing they did to keep the things fresh and interesting is that in the summer they opened up the grounds of the castle to campers, to 22 people tent that were set up in the plum orchard behind the castle. For only 100 euros per person, you could enjoy a tour of the castle, enjoy ghost stories around the campfire, and in the evening, spend the night at the castle's orchard. What an amazing experience, right? Now, let's hope they bring out that experience this summer as well, because I for sure would love to check it out. And that's it for our list of must-see things in the Netherlands for 2021. Think we're missing something super cool on this list? Leave a comment below and make sure we know it. Maybe we can add it to the next edition. And we will share more of the must-sees and do's in the Netherlands in another video. If you'd like to find more ways to culture, make sure you subscribe to our channel, Tickets with a Q. You can also check out the Tickets blog for travel tips, insider guides, and more. See you next time.